thinking smart enough there.
But it definitely lets you do some stupid shit. I remember I used to do it in Final Fantasy 2 a lot. I think with speed it helps out. So if you use like a thief or a ninja, it's a lot better than if you were just a regular freelancer.
Looks like a thing for mates, and can you wield them?
You can.
What's it do?
I think it's just physical attack and your defense goes down.
I mean, this was the start of a lot of this testing stuff. Well, the remake of the test.
That too, yeah. Because there's also the effect that, where am I going with this? I lost my train of thought. The effect of the arrows. That's it. Because the arrows count as an equip item, so you have to choose to have those equipped instead of a shield.
And then the arrows.
Yeah. Terrible curses befallen the people. Castle saw and now is gone. Only the power of the mythical ring may save them. I'm told is suffering from the same. I must do something, but where will I find the ring? Okay, so it's not here.
So you can't continue.
And we pretty much explored the whole cave, and there was nothing there that indicated a ring. So there must be another way. So heading up here.
Cross that? No.
Not at the moment. I'd have to get like a raft or something. So this is one of the downsides to them adding more story to the characters is it did increase the playtime. Simply because you have to do all of this, but you're also finding your party members and
you have to get them by doing the story stuff to get where was this all was any of this in the first one then?
The ring story is in the first one, but you already have your 4 party members and you already have a couple of jobs when you get out of the cave. So when you finish the cave, you go over there, you find out, hey, everyone's afflicted by this. Like, oh man, this shit is fucked. And then you come over here, and it's like, oh yeah, we need the mythical ring. And they allude you to where you need to go. I just don't remember where to go. So apologies for that.
This one you kind of have to meander your way around.
Because there's only so many places you can go. I think I do need to go back into the cave. Because there was this way, which is blocked. Can't go to the castle because you need the ring.
People. I mean, I say just go to fucking A.
Oh, that looks strong. He's a berserker.
Whack it.
15 damage.
Didn't die.
13 damage. Oh, he died. Okay, fuck you. He's probably strong for this area, but since I haven't ran from anything...
all the buildings and the Invisible Town people.
That's what I was going to do next. I was like, there might be something like in their backwoods or something. Kazus. Because it didn't want me to come over here.
Healed up by now.
Yeah. I don't have any more potions, so... Okay.
Probably not much there, though.
Because I do know we meet our next party member on our way to the thing. Oh yeah, back here. Fuck me.
There you go. Look at that. Obvious cave. Mithril Mines.
Mithril Mines. The Mithril Mines. So upon completing this, we get our next party member.
Oh, skeletons.
Those mouths are fucking horrifying.
Use Mithril.
Oh!
Oh.
Am I not supposed to be in here yet?
I think so. Are you supposed to die?
Maybe.
I doubt it, though. They hit...
Critical for 60.
Well...
Party has been defeated. Well, that's Final Fantasy 3.
I guess. Man.
Let me see. Cause that's not right. At least I don't think it's right.
Unless you can find something that helps you against the undead enemies or something.
Oh, way back here.
And that would just happen to be the strongest enemies in the dungeon.
That might have been the strongest enemies in the dungeon.
I'd say go take a look at the at all the buildings first, if you haven't already.
I haven't done that. I walked into the two shops. So let's go ahead and see what's in the inn. The inn is typically where things start to progress. What's going on here? So they're all invisible.
They might provide a hint for the ring.
They might. Wonder where the smith's daughter has gone. I remember complaining about her training and not wanting to follow in her father's footsteps. I wonder if she's in the she has a mithril ring in her possession. Possession. Okay, let me come over here. The djinn has been banished in the sealed cave and was released by the earthquake and cast curse on us. Only we had the mithril ring that blacksmith had forged. Is the only thing to banish the djinn. Oh. Howdy there. Sid's the name. I'm from the Canaan. I've been stuck here ever since Nelva Valley got blocked by the giant rock. On top of that, I got cursed, cast on me. Alongside, I ain't had a trip and a half. We have to do something to help these people. Say, if I lent you my airship, do you lads think you can help me on the other side? Oh, okay, this is it. This curse can be dispelled through the power of the mithril ring. Unfortunately, we have no mithril rings here. If we can get to the mithril, Taka the Smith can make one. My airship is hidden in the desert west of here. Use it to find the way to the left.
I feel like we can get another one.
Oh, no, yeah.
Airship.
I think it's this one in Final Fantasy IV where you get the airship in multiple different instances before you actually get the airship. So that's why this desert is here. And that's why that area killed me, because that's wrong. Here we go. Here's our party member.
She's just aboard the ship?
She's just aboard the ship. Who are you? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. This is Sid's airship, and he's letting us use it. This is our token girl, raised in Kazus by the mithril smith Taka, whose rigorous training led her to run away from home. Again. This is Refia. She is adorable. I'm Refia, and all I have, you know, that my father and I forged the parts for this ship back in Kazus. So that means you're the blacksmith's daughter. You have to help us make the mithril ring. Yes, that's the only way we'll be able to lift the curse on Kazus. I can't make mithril rings. I didn't study that far. I don't want to. Say again?
I expected her not to be able to make it.
Yeah. But I think we need to go and... Yeah, we're going to go find one. Let me go. You should still have it.
You can make mithril rings? Is that what's going on here?
So you need mithril to make the rings. They have the mines back there, but only the blacksmith knows how to do it, and he can't very well touch anything. Backing off saved her from the curse, so maybe that luck might rub off on us. Hey, that's not funny. Refia has joined the party.
Compared to your other partners, he's probably the most emotive so far.
Here she is. What does she have equipped? A knife. So I'm going to give her 2 knife.
There you go.
There you go. And then I believe we got to go across the lake.
To the cave on the other side?
Yeah. So here's our airship.
Sand.
Yeah, because I can't go over mountains with this one.
Like 3 people.
Yeah. Here we go. So we'll save over this one. I need to get in the habit of rotating my saves. Because there's going to come
but I feel like this area is still pretty basic.
Oh yeah, this area is still pretty basic. And we're not going to do a full playthrough of this, but I just mean like in general.
Yeah. I mean...
What is that?
It doesn't matter. Oh, well, it's nothing but a fight. Alright, yeah, this is probably...
That is a sassy skeleton.
A little bit.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's the curve of the arm and the back arm.
38. Holy shit. Maybe not.
I still assume... Well, that was 9 damage. Magic?
The only magic I have is Cure.
Might need it.
I might need it.
Never mind.
I didn't teach it to anybody, so...
Oh, yeah, no, he's dead, though.
It's still an item, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, no, he took all those hits. So not here.
So not here. But I can go to very few places with this airship.
I don't think you can go over the rock for whatever reason, probably. I don't think there's anything back where you came from. Oh no, there was I think a pathway.
Was there a pathway back there?
No, I don't think so.
Well, let's find out.
You try the rock first. I assume there's no battles here? In the
Because
air?
no battles in the air, but it won't let me over the rock.
Okay.
There's nothing over here past the castle.
So it has to be somewhere back.
So back here somewhere, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
But it has to be that cave then.
You know, she said something about where it was, and I clicked over it and missed it.
Classic.
Let me see. This is the sealed cave. Let me see if I can run from stuff. Run away, run away, run away. Because we can survive a hit. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Not a critical.
No. I feel like if you're supposed to be able to run away, you would run away instantly rather than getting hit once.
Well, because I think it's speed based, which we don't have a whole lot of.
I definitely feel like these are too strong. Way too strong for you to be here.
Way too strong. But I'm wondering, because I'm only level 3, if that's the problem. Because they don't hit as hard as the other ones did.
I think one of the enemies here were the goblins. And they gave you 1 experience point or something like that. I mean, is this your last party member or is there one more?
There's supposed to be one more. I don't remember where you get him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can try heading back to the crystal, maybe.
I could try heading back to the... Oh, shit. Alright, we're just gonna speed this up. I'll cut this out if need be. There it goes.
I do like the enemies, though. Look nice. For being, very big.
Mm-hmm.
Actually did pretty good.
If I remember correctly, there was a button that I can press that can solve this problem. Let me check. Because there was a button in Final Fantasy IV for the DS that solved this problem. Is the...
What kind of button is that?
Status, formation, config, save. Equipment, status, formation, magic. Start? Will start do it? That's the map.
Doesn't seem like there's anything there. There was that weird sort of arm extension on the right side.
Whoa. Ignore that.
That's fine.
Status, config... Hold on. Maybe I have to be in a town for it.
That was it.
If I come back
Doesn't look like it, though.
over here... I have a different option in the town. No. If I hit start, does it bring up the map? It brings up the map. That's menu.
Oh, yeah, if you have the map up, let me take a look. Like
Put the map up?
On the right side.
Yeah, but I can't go over the mountains with the current airship.
Otherwise, yeah.
So, I might have to go back in that one town, or... Oh, here we go.
Cutscene?
I'll wait here. I don't want to see my father.
Talk to the miner.
So she leaves the party when we come in here.
Tell the miner that she's safe. And they need a mythical ring or something like that, probably.
Yeah. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. I want to get rid of this. Oh, okay. No, it didn't work. So maybe I gotta go talk to Sid. Maybe he can tell me something. There's a button in Final Fantasy IV. It's like talk to party or something like that. And it quite literally just does like a special screen where you see your party members, you talk to them, and they tell you what's going on.
Okay. And that will tell you where to go next, probably.
Yeah, and that's if you've missed something, that's how you learn where you're going next. She doesn't want to go forward.
I don't know.
If I leave, there you are. Let's hurry. Chop, chop.
Cute.
Okay, let's see. Status. It might not be in this one. That's a shame. I think that cave is where we're supposed to go, because with the airship we can reach it. We're just not.
What kind of enemies fight around here then?
The next level up were the beastmen. The werewolf and then that hornet.
Where are they located though?
Over in here.
Just in this general area.
Let's head to the castle again.
Yeah.
Maybe the guard will have something new, because he's like, oh, if only I knew where to get one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
this must be our fourth party member.
I guess, okay.
Only the power of the mithril, because this is suffering the same. Where will I find one? I am the daughter of the blacksmith, the king. You've come to borrow the king's mithril ring. You know, for someone that knows that the cure for this, that's pretty short-sighted. Audience with the queen? Yes, I believe I can arrange that. Come, I will bring you to the throne room.
No, he has one or something like that. At the same time, the fact that we just kind of waltz in and they move message up. Guard, go tell the king that the mithril ring will save the town. You know,
no.
No.
And see, everyone's afflicted here.
The little entire fucking kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Except our little tutorial village for some reason.
That's weird, yeah. We just consume it in the tutorial village.
So if I remember correctly, there was like little hidden passageways in the castle. I might not be able to get to them right now, but like little side pockets you can walk into. But here's our way to the king. Oh, here's our way to the king.
Oh, but the king was also affected.
The Jin's curse has befallen us all, and I am no exception. Sire, younglings have come seeking the mithril ring to counter the curse. The mithril ring, you seek to use its power to banish the Jinn once again? I will grant you this boon, however, my daughter holds the ring, and she went missing shortly before the curse was cast upon us.
There you go.
If the princess holds the ring, the Jinn may have taken her. If it is so, I fear for my precious Sarah, the Jinn must have taken her to its cave to the north. Yeah, so we're supposed to go there. We're just not strong enough.
I have your teammate, at least.
I would like to ask you for your leave to accompany brave souls, sealed cave, and rescue Lady Sarah. This is Ingus, a loyal soldier of King Sasune's army. He's narrowly escaped the Jin's curse. His prime concern is finding the missing Princess Sarah. You have my leave, Ingus, unless there are any objections. Of course not. His sword is worth twice that of these two.
Well, we just met.
We just met. Now that's not fair, but I agree that having one of the king's men with us helps a lot. Does he come as a freelancer or does he come as a knight?
He doesn't know us. So the only person you know is Art, the side boy.
Yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Oh.
Everyone else we just met and are now forming a ragtag party of for whatever reason.
Okay, so he's level 4, but he comes with the same shit. So I think I gotta upgrade us a little bit.
Probably, but I still feel like those things are way too strong.
They are.
And I feel like unless you're supposed to grind heavily, but
maybe I can. I think I might need to grind a little bit. I think we might need to be like level 5 before attempting it. And then we'll level up as we go in.
I feel like a single level wouldn't make too much of a difference, though. He created for you, what, like 30?
He credit the others for like 60, but they're level 3.
I don't know. I mean, you're supposed to go there, so you have to, but...
So let's find out. Let's go back over here to the town, waste my money. buy some shit. Okay.
We really know the mayor gave you some cash.
Who might give me some cash?
The mayor.
I don't know if he'll give me some cash.
Well, but it would have been nice.
The king is incorporeal, so he can't give me shit.
Yeah. And the crystal won't give you anything else either?
I think we get it from the sealed cave. I think that's when we'll get our jobs. Maybe. Let's go back to the crystal. Let's find out.
But at this point, then it's just you have to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get kitted out first. Armor is mostly important. Okay, so who needs this?
Leather armor is the best you can get right now.
I need one, because I didn't buy one for him.
You could probably
3
get one
shields
to
would be
yeah.
nice. They all have caps,
Yeah,
and then
bracers,
bracers.
Okay. Hopefully, I mean, that might be enough.
I don't think this has an optimized button, so we'll not be stupid with the double.
But I will say, 14. I kind of want to play.
Yeah. Whenever something happens in 14, I'm like, oh god, that's the thing from the thing, and then I murk out super hard.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have that same hit whenever I hit the... This is clearly a past character or past event.
Mm-hmm.
Still fun, though.
I could buy 2 of these. Let's buy 2 of these.
But knowing just a little bit where this comes from. So does the majority of the crystal stuff come from this one?
So, originally the crystal stuff started with 1, and it was expanded upon in 3 and 5. And they're just like loosely hinted in the other games, and they're like, oh, you're the Warriors of Light, you guys do this, you guys are the cool guys, kind of thing. But a lot of the story elements in Realm Reborn for 14, a lot of it is rooted in here, in Final Fantasy 3.
Okay.
When it comes to the crystal stuff.
A lot of it comes from this area anyway, this game.
Because 3 was one of the ones that just kind of first started pushing the level of the job system and the importance of the crystals. But 5 was the one that really put a spin on things. But the Warriors of Darkness actually come from Final Fantasy 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is different.
War of Darkness?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I walked into an area, I was going to get a bunch of shit. This is the hole that I fell into. So this is the upper part of the cave.
The one you didn't see.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the
Pretty awful adventure to fall into a literal hole in the center of the map and there's treasure just all around you.
Yeah, right? But Final Fantasy IV is an odd one, in where you're going to revive crystals, and then you fall in a hole, and it turns out that hole connects you to the realm of darkness, or the land of darkness. And they're like, man, shit's fucked. And you're like, what do you mean shit's fucked? Shit's fucked. We have too many Warriors of Light. They came and did a thing, and then our fucking things were unbalanced. So you have to go and collect crystals and become the Warrior of Darkness. And as you become the Warrior of Darkness, you're collecting another set of crystals. And then, when you fight the final boss, which is Golbez, which is then revealed that he was controlled by another evil entity that I don't even remember because he's not as important, because Golbez is way more useful and memorable from that game. You go to the moon.
Okay.
The literal moon. And then you have to collect, I think it's half the Warrior of Light crystals and half the Warrior of Darkness crystals.
fair. That's sure.
It's 4 is kind of all over the place. It's got really cool stuff in it, and it was the first one to like really add the story to it. But
darkness, or is there like an actual importance to that, or just the darkness? Just another change the coding.
It's a balance thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crystal isn't giving me shit.
Okay. Yeah, you got loot.
It's a balance thing. While the Warriors of Light keep the light, the Warriors of Darkness keep the darkness, and it keeps everything 50-50 so shit doesn't break. But when there's too much of one, things go bad.
Okay.
That's actually what Shadowbringers is about.
Oh yeah.
Because
world that was hit hard and whatnot, so they came to this world to balance it or something like that.
You go to that world because the
light crystals.
Light is quite literally eating it. I think I just made a new save. I don't like that the default is brand new and it just goes down. I mean, I get it. It keeps you from making a mistake, but
yeah,
we'll find out.
You just have it default on, the last saved used. Oh, it just keeps going down.
It just keeps going down. I know the PSP has a huge save library. Some games have like a hard limit, but it's at like 999.
That's not a limit. I mean, you'd be crazy to be using that limit.
Because there's a size limit. If your memory stick doesn't have enough space, it won't save anymore, and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
But if it uses the PSP's encoded system, I think it designed to procedurally generate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, looks like you have to go in the cave then.
Yeah. We're a little more kitted up, though.
Yeah. I don't know, like, how much defense do those things give you?
Pretty decent amount. But, I mean... We're at 5. Oh, he doesn't have his fucking thing on. 7. We're at 7.
There you go.
7 total.
I mean, hopefully
defense.
that makes a difference, but I feel like it really shouldn't make a difference from 60.
Yeah, no. But if we gotta come through here, we gotta come through here.
Yeah.
So let's find out.
I mean, you got 4 party members at least. You can't really revive them without Phoenix down.
I've only got 2 as well. Critical for 40. 24, so...
But the critical is just flooring.
Yeah, we're still not doing anything.
I feel like you're not supposed to grind, but...
No, I think you have to.
1 experience from the goblins.
3 was notorious for the grind.
Oh, I hate it.
Because we'll probably kill this one before anything happens, and then...
Will you? He's taking those hits.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Well, since we're locked out by the grind, we'll probably kill it here. But yeah, this is Final Fantasy 3. It's got neat stuff. The remake, in my opinion, the remake is a little better just because you get your characters, you get actual characters instead of just like little palette swap D&D characters. But at the same time, are we in the front or the back?
No.
Well, we're in the front. But it does have the problem of you need to grind.
Same curse they had with all the other games, early games.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same.
It's a big shame, but it's got neat stuff. The remake lets you land turtle. There's a gallery for concept art.
Pretty cool.
Here's our cast, the freelancer cast. The prologue shot, main visuals.
I actually like that.
Opening movie. We don't want to watch that again. And the music player. Listen to BGMs.
Everything you learned or you gained so
Everything
far.
you've come by, yeah.
Right.
It's a neat game. I've been meaning to go back to it and finally finish it. I never beat it myself. I got pretty far.
The issue with these kind of games is we've come a long way, as I said, in RPG stuff and ways gameplays can be improved.
Mm-hmm.
The grind has improved in many games.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to know where it comes from, but I also feel like in this day and age you can kind of look it up. get the
Yeah.
story itself that way.
In a lot of cases, if they don't do it for you, you can just look it up. I myself love running through the original games and working my way up. I love the old Final Fantasy games, grind and all.
I
But
feel like if you can accelerate yourself past the grind, it becomes a lot better.
no, yeah, for sure.
But I mean, as far as I get a lot of the story and it's where it comes from, so learning it might be nice.
Mm.
And of course, it makes a bigger impact when you play through the game than read it.
Maybe in the future, when we start doing longer stuff, maybe we'll pick one of these and go through them. Because I know a couple of them like the back of my hand, so it won't be as
Cut through the
bad.
grind a bit, and might be fine.
Yeah, I can grind off screen and everything, and that'll make everything way better. Especially because I have a thing. I enjoy grinding so long as it's not bullshit. And by that, I mean there are games where the grind is... what I like to do, I'll go into a new area. If I hit the enemy and it dies a certain amount of hits, I'm like, okay, so I won't leave this area until I kill it in one hit. There are games that make it so you go into a new area, that new area, you kill it in 5 hits, next area you kill it in 7, and then there's some games where unless you're using skills, your basic attack, you can't kill shit.
Yeah.
And when it's like that, that's when the grind gets tedious, because I like to make sure, I know I'm strong enough when I can kill them in few hits as possible with my basic attack. If it takes too long with that, then it's not worth it.
Because I mean, there's the fights with stuff like, I guess, general RPG stuff, where you can basically attack your way through it. I mean, it's reach the point where you don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
When you still have to like focus, use your skills properly and your magic to make sure you kill them properly without either dying or at least losing too much health, is when you're still within the level limit, I think.
Yeah. And typically I find that fine.
Which when a point when you can still basic attack kill them, but are still too weak for the next area is when the grind is tedious.
Yeah. And there's
because it shouldn't be at that point. At that point, you just accelerate to the next level. And move on to the next area.
Because there's tons of JRPGs that get that wrong, and
yeah, like with this one, where you go into the cave, you were way too low level. Unless there's something else you're supposed to do, you have to grind your way off of the beastmen that are still a low encounter rate from what I can see.
Yeah.
And that's still a basic attack away.
And like I said,
more levels out of it, and that'd just be time consuming and tedious.
And in that area, like I said, I'd have to fight a bunch of the werewolves to get the most out of my experience before I go into that cave.
And there's, again, a rare encounter probably compared to everything else.
It's not that rare. They're only really in that one corner, though. So, like, when I went above the lake, it turned back into goblins.
Okay. Yeah, those kind of things we definitely improved over time.
Mm-hmm.
But story could still be solid, so that'd be nice.
But like I said, later on when we start doing longer stuff, if we want to return to this or something, I can very easily grind off screen, very easily just get us ready for the next session and then just power through the story.
I think that'd be a nice way to go about it. Because it would be nice to know all the Final Fantasy story that's involved.
And I will be honest with you, I am down to replay a bunch of them because I have beaten a lot of them, but some of them I never beat, but I just know how they end. Like 4 and 5, I know how they end, I know how the story plays out, but I never beat them myself. Same with 3, but I never actually got anywhere in 2 because 2 is a fucking weird one.
I think I'd enjoy that a lot more too. Because again, I don't care for these older school RPG styles.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely still interested in stories and where they go from here.
Yeah. So we can make a plan for that.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 3.
Final Fantasy 3.